The difference between the concept of a roof and that of a home is significant, especially if we delve into the human experience of inhabiting a space that welcomes, gathers, and protects us. The major distinction lies in the energy we emit and nourish our warm, positively charged home with, the family warmth that provides us with security. In contrast, a house is merely a physical space for dwelling and carrying out daily activities. It lacks the emotional and affective significance that our home receives and reciprocates in the form of warmth and closeness. Logically, a home includes a house, but a house does not always encompass a home. A home has a fire burning. Since ancient times, families in caves would gather around a burning fire. Whether it be a bonfire, a fireplace, or a well-lit space surrounded by familial love, it was called a home. The house we lived in was our home. The flame symbolizes the energetic presence of the divine spirit, transforming our home into a sacred place that nurtures us with its presence, reciprocated by the energy we feed it. Many of us live our deepest experiences, emotions, and energies within our homes, going beyond viewing it merely as a physical refuge. It's a sacred space where body and soul find nourishment, bonds are woven, and identities take shape. Dolores Cannon, with her wisdom, reminds us of the transcendental importance of this place, where our most intimate experiences and meaningful connections converge. Do we know how to provide our home with the vital energy that allows us to feel the blessings and abundance we seek for ourselves and our loved ones? We must always strive to see our home as a sacred place, a crucible where our identity is forged. From an early age, we immerse ourselves in its welcoming atmosphere to explore who we are, what we believe, and where we are headed. Every wall, every corner, breathes our essence and harbours our most precious memories. Here is where we learn to be unique and authentic, where the roots of our personality find fertile ground to grow and branch out. Moreover, our home provides the unconditional support necessary for our personal growth. Within its walls, we find the refuge needed to face life's challenges. Like a lighthouse in the storm, it guides us towards reflection and introspection, allowing us to find answers to our deepest questions. Through mutual care and understanding, the home becomes a sanctuary where we flourish as individuals. That is why today we will learn about the importance and significance of the relationship between the objects in our homes and how our energy returns and manifests in our well-being, both materially and spiritually. We will highlight 6 key elements that could be blocking our path to abundance and spiritual fulfillment, and through Dolores Cannon's teachings, we will learn how these elements can affect our energies and how getting rid of them can make space for prosperity and spiritual growth. In the vast tapestry of our lives, our homes play a fundamental role. They are not just physical structures, but sanctuaries where our values are forged, our identities are consolidated, and our souls are nourished. In this intimate space, as Dolores Cannon reminds us, our essence is crafted, our beliefs are grounded, and our dreams are incubated. It is in the warmth of our homes that we find refuge for both our bodies and souls. Every corner, every object carries an energetic charge that can influence our material and spiritual well-being. Dolores Cannon's teachings invite us to explore this relationship between the physical environment and our inner state, understanding how the objects we choose and keep can shape our energies and, consequently, our destiny. A crucial first element that Cannon urges us to examine is the shoes we wear inside our homes. Beyond their practical function, these objects symbolize our journey in life. Worn out or dirty shoes can represent a stagnation in our spiritual growth, an accumulation of negative energies that hinder our progress. According to Cannon, renewing our shoes is more than an act of physical cleanliness. It is a symbolic commitment to transformation and spiritual renewal. By freeing ourselves from these material obstacles, we open doors to prosperity and inner growth. Every object, every corner of our home carries an energetic charge that can nurture or limit us on our path to material and spiritual success. In this context, worn-out or dirty shoes take on a particular meaning. Beyond their practical function, they represent a symbol of our life's journey. Their condition reflects not only the quality of our past experiences, but also the disposition of our present energy. Imagine, for a moment, coming home after a long day of work. You take off your shoes and are confronted with the sight of a worn and dirty pair at the entrance. What message does this image send to your subconscious mind? How does it affect your mood and your readiness to embrace new experiences and opportunities? According to Canon's teachings, this simple act of getting rid of old and worn-out shoes can have a significant impact on our lives. By freeing ourselves from objects that represent a path obstructed by negative energies from the past, we make space for spiritual renewal and personal growth. Each renewed pair of shoes symbolizes a renewed commitment to our journey, a willingness to leave behind what no longer serves us and move steadily toward our destiny. This example illustrates the importance of being aware of the elements we allow to enter and stay in our homes. By discerning which objects nourish us and which limit us, we can create spaces that reflect our true essence and propel us toward fulfillment and personal realization. Let's transform our lives by transforming our spaces, starting with getting rid of any dirty or worn-out shoes that may be in our homes. Often we underestimate the symbolic power these everyday objects hold in our lives. However, Dolores Cannon's teachings encourage us to reflect on the profound meaning that shoes have in the context of our personal and spiritual journey. Our shoes, more than mere accessories, bear witness to every step we take on our journey. Symbolically, they reflect the intricate path we navigate in life. Dirty or worn-out shoes signify more than just physical wear. They are metaphors for the residues of past experiences, lingering energies, or unresolved issues that may hinder our progress toward the purpose we seek to achieve. Delving into Dolores Cannon's ideas, we understand that keeping our shoes clean and well-maintained is a metaphor for walking a clear path in life. It means moving forward with clarity and determination, freeing ourselves from the weight of the past and embracing a path of continuous spiritual growth. By cleaning and renewing our shoes, we express our commitment to this journey of self-discovery and transformation. The act of swapping old and worn-out shoes for new ones goes beyond mere material renewal. It is a powerful symbolic gesture indicating our readiness to move towards a new chapter in our lives. Choosing new footwear manifests our willingness to face new challenges, explore fresh opportunities, and bravely move forward toward our goals. The second element to consider for harmonizing with our home is to observe the unused hooks and hangers in our homes. These may seem like insignificant elements at first glance, but according to Dolores Cannon's teachings, they reflect areas of our lives where untapped potential lies. By consciously addressing these unused spaces, we not only physically organize our environment, but also invite fullness and action into all areas of our lives. Inspired by Cannon's wisdom on energy flow and the power of intention in our surroundings, we can take a proactive approach to either eliminate or actively use these unused hooks and hangers. This act is not just a matter of physical cleaning, but rather an energetic cleansing practice that can make a notable difference in our daily lives. By removing these unused hooks and hangers, we are freeing up both physical and energetic space in our homes. This conscious act allows us to address stagnant areas of our lives and open ourselves to new possibilities and opportunities. It's like sweeping away old stagnant energies, making room for new and vibrant ones to flow. However, it's not just about getting rid of the old. It's also about infusing these spaces with items that have meaning, utility, or beauty. By filling the hooks with organized clothing, or the hangers with items that bring us joy and inspiration, We are transforming the energy of stagnation into purpose and intention. Every conscious choice we make in our home becomes a statement of our purpose and a gesture of openness to the opportunities life has to offer. Thus, by filling our spaces with positive energy and objects that nourish us, we create an environment conducive to the graceful flow of prosperity and blessings into our lives. Many of us truly understand the teachings of Dolores Cannon regarding the importance of eliminating or actively using unused hooks and hangers in our homes, guiding us towards a conscious practice of energy cleansing. When we know how to transform these stagnant spaces into purposeful and meaningful places, we open the doors to new opportunities and allow positive energy to flow freely in our lives. Broken mirrors, the third element we must not overlook on our path to the perpetual vitality of our positive energy materiality, are considered in this physical plane as portals of negative energy. They invite us to reflect on the subtle yet powerful influence they can have on our homes and lives. Since time immemorial, various cultural traditions have associated broken mirrors with bad luck and discordant energies, a belief that aligns with Dolores Cannon's principles about energy and its impact on our existence. Within the vast field of Vastu Shastra, an ancient Indian science addressing architecture and interior design, broken mirrors are considered particularly unfavorable. Beyond their function as mere physical reflections, it is believed that they distort the energy of the space they occupy, creating an atmosphere of imbalance and disharmony. From an energetic perspective, broken mirrors act as potential portals for attracting and amplifying negative energies, which can manifest in financial challenges and other adverse aspects of life. The fragmented reflection in a broken mirror can symbolize an equally fragmented life outcome, dispersing our energies and hindering our path to fulfillment and well-being. Cannon's teachings remind us of the importance of maintaining clear and harmonious energy in our environment, and how the presence of objects like broken mirrors can disrupt that balance. It is not simply a physical inconvenience, but an energetic issue that distorts our perception of reality and can bring negative experiences into our lives. Therefore, the recommendation that many of us should follow to transcend towards positive abundance is clear. Quickly and safely eliminate all broken mirrors from our homes. However, this task should not be approached carelessly, but with care and deliberation. With full awareness of getting rid of an unwanted object, with the intention and thought materialized in the action of freeing our living space from a potential source of misfortune and discord. By doing so, we create a conducive space for personal growth and the realization of our highest potential. The fourth element to observe is clothing belonging to absent individuals in our home. They may be more than mere physical garments. They can be anchors that tie us to the past, hindering our growth and evolution in the present. According to Dolores Cannon's teachings, these objects carry not only sentimental weight, but also the energies of past relationships and experiences. Each piece of clothing that belongs to someone no longer present weaves invisible energy cords that can keep us tied to past moments and emotions. These ties, though invisible, can be deeply felt, and their persistence may hinder our path to fulfillment and personal realization in the present. Understanding energy cords, as Cannon describes them, is crucial in this context. These cords, born from emotional and spiritual connections, can continue to influence us long after physical connections have faded. Therefore, it is important to consciously address these belongings and free ourselves from attachments of the past. A recommended practice in this regard is to perform a release ceremony. This ceremony goes beyond the simple act of physically organizing our belongings. It involves a deeper process of spiritual connection. By consciously letting go of these garments, we are cutting the energy cords that tie us to the past, allowing for the free flow of energy and openness to new experiences and relationships. This act of release aligns with Cannon's teachings on soul contracts and underscores the importance of spiritual progression. We acknowledge that while these past relationships and experiences were significant in their time, now is the moment to let them go and move forward on our spiritual path. The release ceremony is a simple yet powerful ritual. We are encouraged to hold each clothing item, recognize the memories and emotions it represents, and express gratitude for the role it played in our lives. This act of gratitude is essential to peacefully and respectfully close this chapter of our lives, following Canon's emphasis on healing and continuous advancement. Broken items in our homes constitute the fifth element, and in this case, we should observe more than mere damaged pieces. Our awareness should allow us to see in them reflections of incomplete aspects of our lives and reminders of unresolved conflicts. By discarding them with gratitude, we release stagnant energies and move towards healing. Drawing inspiration from Dolores Canon's profound teachings on the symbolism of broken or unresolved elements in our lives, we can better understand how these objects affect our spiritual and personal growth. Broken elements, whether a shattered mirror, a chipped vase, or a silent clock, may seem discreet, but their presence in our intimate space subtly reminds us of incomplete or fractured aspects of our lives. They act as mirrors of our fears of vulnerability and fragments of our past that still await repair. By consciously acknowledging the service and purpose these elements once fulfilled in our lives, we can begin the process of release and healing. Canon's teachings guide us in this healing process. It begins with the recognition and acceptance of the presence of these objects in our lives. The next step involves the respectful and intentional removal of these broken elements. Each item should be parted with gratitude and a sense of closure, thus transforming the act of discarding into a spiritual ritual that releases stagnant energies and reconciles the past. This process deeply aligns with Canon's emphasis on resolving past issues to advance spiritually. By liberating our homes from these broken remnants, we are not only organizing our physical space, but also cleansing our spiritual environment. This act marks a powerful step towards healing growth and the creation of a space that genuinely reflects and supports our current path and higher aspirations. The sixth and final element that Dolores Canon teaches us to pay attention to is worn-out underwear and solitary socks. These items are not just clothing, they symbolically represent aspects of our emotional and mental life. Inspired by Dolores Canon's teachings, we can delve into the meaning behind these everyday items and how they can influence our energy vibration and self-esteem. Individual socks, often the sole survivors in our drawer, not only indicate a lack of matching, but also reflect a sense of incompleteness in our lives. Similarly, worn and concealed underwear may symbolize our attitude towards self-care and our personal values. These garments, marked by use and the passage of time, emit silent signals of lack and restriction, subtly contributing to our mindset of scarcity rather than abundance. Following Canon's teachings on the importance of intention and self-esteem in our spiritual journey, we can transform these worn-out elements into opportunities for growth and elevation. Replacing worn underwear and socks with new quality garments is not only a physical act but also a symbolic gesture of renewal and affirmation of our own worth. By choosing new and complete underwear, we are sending a powerful message both to ourselves and to the universe about our expectations of value and personal standards. This act becomes a declaration of deserving the best, not only in visible aspects of life but also in private and intimate spheres. This practice involves not only physical rejuvenation, but also a boost in self-esteem and a sense of completeness. High-quality underwear becomes a daily reminder of our own value and commitment to our personal standards. By aligning with these energies of abundance and completeness, we are creating a significant shift in our reality and elevating our spiritual vibration. On our journey of inner exploration through our homes, we delve into the deep interconnection between our physical spaces and our spiritual well-being. This reflective process of conscious organization and elimination takes us beyond mere physical order towards an inner transformation that nurtures our inner peace and promotes our prosperity. In each item we choose to keep or discard, we see reflected aspects of our inner selves and our deepest beliefs. This act of discernment not only transforms our living spaces, but also propels us forward on our spiritual path. Following the teachings of Dolores Cannon, we understand that every choice we make in our physical environment has a direct impact on our energy vibration and the manifestation of our aspirations. Let's learn from our ancestors about the deep love and care they bestowed upon their homes. They turned their homes into the epicenter of their interpersonal relationships. Let's not lose sight that our home is the space where we share laughter and tears, where conversations flow like the fire that warms our souls. Through constant exchange with our loved ones, Dolores Cannon teaches us, is how we contribute to their identity as much as they do to ours. It is in these interactions where we forge indestructible bonds that make us feel that we not only have a home but are a home in itself. In our quest for fulfillment and spiritual growth, we often overlook the influence that our physical environment has on us. However, Dolores Cannon's teachings invite us to explore this deep connection between our home and our overall well-being. In this introspective journey, we discover that it is not just about superficial cleaning, but an immersion into the very essence of our existence, our homes. Energy is omnipresent and exerts a significant influence on our lives, both physically and spiritually. Dolores Cannon teaches us that humans are intrinsically connected to this energy, and we can shape and renew it according to our intentions and actions. A home imbued with negative energy can have devastating effects on various aspects of our lives. This energy can manifest in various forms and affect our emotional, mental, physical, and environmental health. For example, the feeling of anxiety, sadness, or irritability without an apparent cause may be the result of negative energy weighing on the home environment. Interpersonal conflicts can also arise due to this discordant energy, creating tensions and misunderstandings among family members. This can lead to frequent arguments and a lack of harmony in the home. Additionally, it has been observed that negative energy can have a direct impact on physical health, manifesting as chronic fatigue, headaches, and other unexplained symptoms. The lack of harmony and balance in the home is another common symptom of negative energy. Things may not go as planned, and goals and dreams may seem unattainable in an environment charged with this energy. Additionally, this energy can influence the physical atmosphere of the home, making it feel heavy, oppressive, or unpleasant, negatively impacting the overall well-being of the inhabitants. Personal and professional progress may also face blockages as a consequence of negative energy in the home. Inhabitants may encounter constant obstacles and feel stuck in their lives, hindering their ability to achieve goals and objectives. To counteract this negative energy, it is crucial to regularly practice home cleaning and purification. This may include rituals such as burning sage, meditation, and using crystals or incense to elevate the space's vibration. Moreover, cultivating positive thoughts and practicing gratitude can help shift the home's energy in a more positive direction, fostering the emotional and spiritual well-being of everyone residing in it. While the physical and emotional are distinct energetic planes, as Dolores Cannon tells us, they cannot be separated. She teaches us that we are all physical, corporeal beings, while simultaneously carriers of an inner light and consciousness that energetically makes us emotional beings. In other words, the body and emotions are intertwined and even interconnected. Even though they are different, the body and feelings cannot be separated. Dolores Cannon teaches us that just as in human life, the body cannot be detached from feelings, in the architecture of our path toward discovery and personal awakening, they cannot be separated either. They are different things, but they communicate very intimately, allowing for manifestations as significant as the love we give to our homes. We cannot be physically abundant if our inner fire is extinguished, as Dolores Cannon explains. It's like having a grand house but a broken home, or vice versa. not having a house but having a home, whether it's a partner, a book, or even a pet. To infuse your home with positive energy, it is essential to adopt various practices that allow us to transform the environment into a space of harmony and well-being. Inspired by Dolores Cannon's teachings, we can delve into these tactics to understand how they influence our energy vibration and mood. Cleaning and organization go beyond maintaining physical order. They also purify our home's energetic environment. By eliminating clutter and creating space, we enable energy to flow freely, promoting a sense of mental and emotional clarity. It's crucial to choose elements that inspire us and connect us with positive emotions. Photographs of happy moments, meaningful artworks, or even objects reminding us of our goals and dreams can elevate the space's energy and nurture our soul. Integrating natural elements, such as plants and crystals, into our homes connects us with the earth and its regenerative energies. Plants not only purify the air, but also convey a sense of peace and freshness, raising the vibration of the space. Natural aromas can soothe our senses and lift our mood, while sunlight fills us with energy and vitality. Meditation, as Dolores Cannon teaches us, and yoga help us establish a deeper connection with ourselves and the universe. These practices fill us with calmness and allow us to tune into the positive energy surrounding us. Every step we take on this transformational journey brings us closer to the life we aspire to lead, where our home becomes a sanctuary of comfort, inspiration, and prosperity. Through mindful attention to our physical environment, we nurture our inner peace and create a sacred space where we can fully flourish. This journey of self-exploration and inner transformation reminds us of the importance of aligning our physical spaces with our deepest spiritual values. As we progress in this process, we cultivate a home that not only nourishes us physically, but also elevates us spiritually, bringing us closer to the realization of our most authentic and complete selves. By letting go of objects that no longer serve us or carry emotional burdens, we free up both physical and emotional space in our home. This allows us to leave the past behind and open ourselves to new opportunities and experiences, elevating our vibration and quality of life. By implementing these practices consciously and consistently, we can transform our home into a sanctuary of positive energy and well-being, reflecting Dolores Cannon's teachings on the importance of creating a conducive environment for our spiritual and emotional growth. I hope this information has been useful for you and serves as a foundation for understanding the changes and events unfolding in your life. If so, feel free to give this video a like. If you enjoyed this brief moment we shared, I invite you to become part of our community by subscribing to the channel and, of course, activating the notification bell so you don't miss any of our new additions. In them, we will continue delving into the profound knowledge of souls and their connections with the universe. I bid farewell, but only until the next moment when we meet again. Blessings.